Welcome guys back to our video on the channel. Today back to more GTA 5 Online, and today, as you guys can probably tell, it's Thursday, so it's weekly update day, or also drip feed, since we do have drip feed vehicles. For the last 2 weeks, Rockstar hasn't released new vehicles, but this week we actually got 2 vehicles, so expect the second video coming out today. But either way, right here we have the, as you guys tell by the title and thumbnail, we have the Dinka Kanjo SJ, which is very obviously based off the 5th generation Honda Civic Coupe. Yeah, either way, let's go ahead and hop into it and get into the customization. Okay, so obviously very simple. We have armor first. All this is just performance. Okay, now we have the front bumpers. So let's see. So we have stock, street, okay, race, drift with intercooler, tuner, and arc. Honestly, I think I like the tuner bumper the most, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay, rear bumpers. So we just have the stock, painted, tuner, race, which kind of has like vents, I guess. I think is what those would be. Got the Mark II Racer Mark II kit. We have the street bumper, street Mark II bumper, drift Mark II bumper, and time attack bumper. That's a bit extreme. Don't think we're gonna do that. I think honestly we'll just go with this, because even though it's a bit more race like, I guess you'd say, just at the same time it's kind of a bit more basic. It's not like extreme or anything. It's kind of just a basic diffuser. Oh, we actually got some detailed stuff for the engine, as we could see. So we got air filter. So we got stock, boxed, meshed, which pretty much same as the first one, just black, cone, slightly different, and mushroom. I think we'll go with box, since it's the most different from all the other ones. Adds a bit more of something into the engine. As you can see in the bottom right, transition pending, so, or transaction pending, so don't know how much this is gonna want to work, but I'll be back if it does. Okay, as I'm back, it finally let me buy the boxed air filter. Don't know why that took so long. It decided to glitch out a few times, but we have that now. Engine cover, so we have none. We have primary, secondary, chrome, carbon, skull. That's kind of interesting. Or camo. I think we'll go with, we'll just go with chrome. Yeah, we'll go chrome. Engine tunes, EMS level 4, stunt brace. Let's see, just, yeah, it's just a bunch of stunt braces pretty much, but I think let's go with this one. Why not? There you go. Exhaust, so we have singular, dual, twin, or tuner, not twin, chrome, big bore, chrome big bore, angled, and chrome angled. I think I'll go with 2 instead of the 1. I think I'll leave it like that. Yeah. Fenders. So you have secondary, carbon, cut out. So I guess just like that little bit is the primary cut out. Okay, you can see right there, like those little lines, I think. And then carbon versus all that. I think I'll just leave that stock. Hood. I have the hood catches. Never really like those, so none of those. So let's see. So we have stock, Dinka hood, secondary Dinka hood, carbon, vented, secondary vented, carbon vented, vented Mark II. So I guess that's kind of like a bit more raised up. That's pretty much it. Looks like. Drift hood. Oh, what in the world? The skinned hood. I can't tell if that's glass or if that's just open. Kind of hard to tell. Secondary, see-through. Kind of see-through, not really though. Secondary see-through, that's kind of interesting looking, I guess. I would go with this just because it's kind of unique, but at the same time it does look very odd, so I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna go with the standard vented hood, I think. Which then again, if I get these as carbon, this could be an interesting front design maybe. Yeah, let's try this. I usually don't do this on cars, but we'll try to see how this looks if we did something like this. It could be an interesting setup, doing like front carbon. Though it kind of does look a bit odd, just like ending like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Might leave the hood as or no, we'll change the hood. We'll just do probably just standard. Actually, no, here's what we'll do. I think we can get an interesting design here, so yeah, we'll do, yeah. So we'll do carbon like that. Okay, interior, dash. So we have adapt interior. Kind of hard to see, but you see like in the bottom right, down there. Gives us like, kind of like floorboard, and then this shift, kind of. Semi-stripped. It changes the back here, like kind of stripped and makes it a bit more, yeah. Race. Has a few dials. Gets rid of like the roof coverings. Flocked dash. Stripped interior. And then carbon dash and stripped interior. I think we'll go with... I think we'll just go with the carbon dash and stripped interior maybe. Yeah, I think we'll have this. So aluminum, weave, kind of keeping like, we're kind of doing like a lot of carbon fiber. So none of these are really carbon fiber kind of, so we'll just do like, well, that says carbon, so I guess that's carbon, even though it's hard to see if it is or not. Oh yeah, it is. You can see it over there. Seats, so stock, painted, got all, pretty much all the standard seats you have pretty much every vehicle. Okay, so I think I'll gonna get an outside view how this looks. Yeah, I think we'll go with these ones. Kind of just try to make this car a full, like, full kind of like just pretty much complete tuner build. That's completely changed from the default car, obviously, which is a Honda Civic. So I feel like a lot of people do that with this type of car. This is pretty much what this car is made for in real life. It's pretty much all people use this car for is tuner cars, at least people in the car world, at least. Xeon lights. Might do a, I don't know, I might do underglow if I find a design that looks good with it. So we have Dinka stripe, white Dinka stripe, shopping list. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Had the waves like that. Okay, maybe black and white. Sketched speed. Okay, kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, all the racing skins now. Pretty much. That's what it looks like. Yeah, all the space skin or racing skins. So, honestly, I don't know. Might actually, let's see. So if I get rid of this carbon, actually, because I was trying to do something interesting with the car, but it actually looks like it has some pretty good looking. I think let's go stock fenders. It looks like we got some interesting liveries, so we might not actually need to try to do anything special with the car if we got cool looking liveries. Something like this is actually kind of interesting. Don't know how much I like it. The ways I think are kind of cool, but they were kind of just a side design, and also this black stripe kind of messes with them. Though we might be able to remove that black stripe later on, so we'll put those on for now because I think I kind of like them. Mirrors, primary, secondary, carbon, GT. I think just stock mirrors here. Maybe just carbon ones, probably. Plate. Yellow and black. Respray. Color for this car is gonna be interesting. Honestly, the black with those waves actually looks kind of sick. Might do black. Just go through the colors and see how they look with the waves. How would a matte color look on those? Is this matte color good, really? No, we're definitely not doing matte, I don't think, on this. Blue might be interesting because, as you saw there, like, the color kind of integrates into the wave. So, like, even like a color like this kind of, like, adds a bit of blue to the wave. As you can see, it changes the tint of the wave. It's kind of nice. Let's see. Actually, no, we might just go with just normal blue like this. Actually, no, I like this dark blue like this. It still adds the blue tint to the wave, as you can see. Like, it's a very light blue tint, but I think it looks good. Okay. Yeah, midnight blue as well, but that didn't really add much of a tint to the wave at all. I haven't selected anything to be secondary colors, so I don't think anything will be right now. Yeah, not really. Okay. Trim. Is anything in here affected by this? I don't think anything is, because I have a stripped interior, so that don't matter. Roll cage. So you have half, which is just the rear gets a rear roll cage. Secondary color. Racer roll cage, yeah. Padded full roll cage. Reinforced roll cage. Padded reinforced. Let's see. So that's the reinforced. It goes like around like that. I don't know why a roll cage would do that. It's meant to just mean, it looks like it still goes straight through, but for some reason now it goes around, which is kind of weird. So yeah, definitely not using that one. Yeah, I think we'll use secondary color because it makes it black, which makes it harder to see. Roof fins. Might put some fins on it just so it has. Actually, no, we could put like a. Guess we can put like a little bit of a spoiler up here, I guess. Just add something to the top of the car. Maybe I will just add these. Yeah, I think I'll just add those, so add something up there. No, never mind, no, it looks better with nothing, never mind. So we have an antenna, primary sunroof, arc, roof deflector, Mark II roof deflector, wind for roof bars, and then roof tray. It's kind of interesting it has like that up there. I mean, yeah, wind deflector, as it said. That kind of makes it weird to have a sunroof. You're just gonna have this over it, so I think we'll just go with. I kind of like the antenna, maybe. No. We'll just go with. Let's go with that right there. Okay, side panel. Okay, there you go. So secondary. Those. No, that looks good. I think without that. Yeah, we'll go without that, and then we have just the waves, skirts. So we have stock, primary skirts, secondary skirts. Also looks like we have a bit of wording that comes with this wave skin. Got a little vent there. Don't know why you would have a vent in your fender. Honestly, no. I think maybe. Honestly, I might go with just this last one because it has. No, we'll go with this. We'll go with the speed skirts because they don't really come out from the car much. Splitter. So we have primary, secondary. Yeah. Drift. Tuner. Mark II splitter. Arc splitter. Secondary. Mark II. Splitter. Street Mark II. GT. Honestly, I kind of like the GT, I think. Got little vents on the side. Yeah, I think I like the GT. This is a pretty simple build, I feel like, but at the same time, I mean, it is a Honda Civic. I don't feel like there is much, like, it's not meant to be a complicated build, really. It's kind of like a simple kind of tuner car to just have some small customizations on. Don't think we're gonna put that on there. I don't think this car, does this car need a spoiler? Not really. Maybe a small spoiler like that I might do. Just because it's... does that look good? I don't really... To be honest, I feel like this just looks... I mean... Saying it, I do kind of want the traction bonus, so I think I'll just put... No, nothing. Not putting a ducktail on this. Or a lip, whichever. So yeah, I think we'll just do that right there. Just a small little spoiler. Definitely not doing that. Or yeah, those are a bit too big already. I think that's fine. Just to get the traction bonus, plus it doesn't look too bad. Sunstrip. No, probably not. Suspension. Oh, there you go. You got some camber on it if you lower the suspension all the way. That's quite the increase from... So you have lowered, street, sport, and then just this. Kind of interesting. Honestly, I don't think I've ever done this on a car. I don't think I've ever put camber on a car in GTA, so maybe I'll do it with this one. Since this build is pretty simple, there's not really much to it, so add something to it to make it a bit more interesting. And plus, that'll add a lot of performance when driving, so yeah, that's fine. At least in GTA, it adds a lot of performance when driving. Don't ask the logic. Definitely wouldn't in real life, but... wheel type... Would like if I could change these to black. Because these do look pretty good. And they're pretty... Not identical to real life ones, but they're pretty close. Windows, we'll go with... Light smoke, I think. I don't think this car needs blacked out windows. Actually, no, we'll go with limo. Or dark smoke. Dark smoke, I think. Oh, nope. It's doing transaction pending. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do the glitch to make these tires black. At least if the glitch worked with this car. But yeah, either way, I'll be back in a second after I do that. Okay, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I have finished customizing the car. Now, the tires, again, just like the last car we did, seems Rockstar has fixed the glitch that you can make stock tires black, which is weird because it's odd, or not even just make them black, just change them to any color. But yeah, you notice, see, I did put underglow on this car, and yeah, so driving around right now, it actually feels pretty good, to be fair. At least in my opinion, it feels pretty good. Feels like it's very like stuck to the ground, like it's not... Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I do have this with camber, so I guess hitting speed bumps is not a good idea, but I do really quickly want to test, since this does have camber. Most of the cars in the game, when you put camber on them, are not very good with curbs, so I want to see if I can get a curb. At slow speeds, I'm sure it'll work just fine. It's at higher speeds that... Okay. So it looks to go over curbs just fine, even with camber, which is nice. Would just recommend being careful and going downhill, like as you just saw the bit where I tried to go down and under, or not under, but down this slope over here. You saw that I hit the speed bump, so yeah, not the greatest things like that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the airport, and we can go ahead and get a top speed test. Okay, guys, here we are at the airport doing the top speed test. So right now we're just about to hit 100, which I do want to remind you guys, this car is only worth about $1 million. So this car is actually not too expensive. So about 110 top speed, and yeah, I can go ahead and open up the website real quick just to show you so that this car's only $27,000, which I guess technically is a lot for Honda Civic, but in this game that's not much. But yeah, this car for $1 million going 110 miles per hour ain't bad. With the camber, like how I have it, or the suspension plus camber, I guess, This car does not slide out. Like, this has, like, infinity traction, pretty much. Like, it does not... Okay, there you go. But, yeah, on the way here, like, it didn't matter how hard I hit a corner or anything. Like, this thing just didn't spin out. So, yeah. Now, its turning radius ain't too bad. Like, this turning radius right here may look bad, but the fact that it, like, does not spin out at all makes it pretty good. So, yeah. Either way, not a bad car, actually, for 1 mil. So, yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, just don't forget to leave, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, guys, I'm back real quickly, even though I did just say just do the outro. Back real quickly to check out the interior of the vehicle now that it's daytime, obviously. So yeah, if I find, there you go. So here's the engine, which obviously you guys saw this during customization, because we put the boxed air filter and the chrome cover on it, so that's not too much of a surprise. Then we have the interior of the car, which does have a slight bit of difference from the other stripped interiors. It's not, I don't think this is an interior that's already in the game. I think this is slightly new. Especially because of that, like, middle radio. I don't think I've ever seen a car that has something like that. Or maybe there is. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys want to in the comments. You got, like, the NOS can right there. In the back, you can see all, like, the street parts and everything. Actually, you see it right here. This goes directly into the back of the car. So you see, like, all your things back here. I don't know what any of this would actually be called, but there you go. Nice to see the little details like that. Yeah. Either way. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and, if you did, obviously don't forget to leave, like, and subscribe, and like I did literally, like, 30 seconds ago, I'll, see you guys next time.